Yo, what is going on, everyone? Scartafist here, and I am so happy to finally present to you guys a brand new series. Yes, your grace, as I hit the table a little bit too hard over there. I've been meaning to play this game ever since it released about 2 weeks ago or so. I think a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And it looks really good. I'm getting some This War of Mine vibes, but in a pixelated medieval indie game, RPG, whatever, survival game. Yeah, all these like buzzwords are coming out of my mouth. anyway. You can tell I'm excited. COVID-19's got every gamer locked up in the house. Not that I ever left the house aside from class and buying food. I know, whatever, right? Let's get started, guys. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see what we have. Yes, Your Grace is a game of tough choices. That's perfect. You know why? Because I make tough choices. I am an expert at making these tough choices. Alright? We are a veteran of This War of Mine. This should be a breeze in the park. It will be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions, and sometimes life will get in the way. If you simply have enough resources at the end of each week, that's good enough. We're gonna do better than simply having enough resources. And what they said about not being able to please every petitioner, you can apply that to real life, guys. Can't please everyone. If you try doing that, no one's gonna like you. Focus on one group, you'll be successful. Let's fucking roll. But yes, guys, tough choices will be made. Our morality is going to be tested. Click on the petitioner column forward. Audrey. It is time, Your Grace. Click to step down from the throne. Okay. I better put on the crown. Explore the rooms to find items of interest. I'm already loving this art. Beautiful. I'm such a fan of these pixelated arts. Okay, inventory. You'll put on the crown. It's a bit rusty. Fuck it. We're leaving it. We're wearing a rusty crown. It's a fucking crown. Okay, let's leave. I'm guessing this is like the tutorial? Yeah. Your Grace? Oh, wait, I think we gotta go to a different thing. This is highlighted, right? Castle wall. I see. Your Grace. Uh-oh. First, a deserter. Oh, we don't like that. Listen, guys, we're gonna run this kingdom like we'd run the Dragon Cartel. Leadership. This is free lesson in how leadership should be approached, guys. I'm gonna tell you how to be a leader. Very free education right here, guys. Found one of ours hiding in a shed. Pathetic. Shed, why would you do this so big? There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. I don't like that attitude already, guys. I do not like that attitude. If you let him off, the rest may follow. We can't let that happen. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to... even the least bravest are... No. We will not compromise. Until these walls are down and we're literally left to a fence, I will kill any man that deserts the cartel. In fact, we'll kill him anyway. We need to send a message. I'll tell you something right now, guys. In times like these, fear is a very powerful emotion. Okay? You cannot sow dissent into your ranks. If they fear you more than the opponent, they're gonna do whatever they can to make sure they don't get killed by you. So they're gonna fight harder. That's the logic. You let this guy go, that undermines your legitimacy to the crown. We're not gonna have that. Kill this fucker. Anyone who refuses to stand for Davern will be met with absolutely. Just rename that to Dragon Cartel. Oh, look at that. That's what happens. A shame. You did what you had to, Your Grace. Exactly. Let his body decompose and his bones be chewed up by vultures. Over here, Your Grace. Alright, let's get to the fucking walls. We cannot have this. Absolutely unacceptable in my regime. Walls? Okay. Sons, we're not gonna surrender. Give him a speech. My brothers. We stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles. You can see it. I played enough Legionaries' life so many times, it's getting harder to read some of this shit. And today, we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear, for Davern. Raise the sword. Shit. Fire the arrows. Great tutorial. I'm guessing, yeah, this gotta be a tutorial. Yes, Your Grace. Nice opening scene. Good job on the game dev. I like it already. I already knew I was going to like this game, guys. I'm a pretty good judge of character when it comes to that. 1 year earlier. Okay, we're doing a flashback. 3, 2, 1. Don't tell me this is... I don't even know. I have no idea what this is. Okay, here I come. You found me. Well done. Are they playing hide and seek? Well, to be fair, they didn't have the internet back then, I guess. And, you know, stereotypes or gender norms in medieval times forbid the lady from or princesses from like taking up swords unless you're from like a warrior culture. I'm not gonna get too much into that because I don't know that much. Come on now, Lorsulia. It's not often that we can do this. I told you I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? Shouldn't they be like partying and shit at this age, going to the you know what? I don't know. Lorsulia, that's no way to speak to your father. Lorsulia is a stick in the mud. Shut it, Asalia. We can see you from miles away. Oh, you know I'm not playing with you, darling. The sun finally came out. Let me enjoy it. Okay, so she's the mom, 2 daughters. Okay. Well, yeah, she's really being a stick in the mud. Oh, there she is. And here's the little one. No! I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official, huh? Maybe next time, Sedani. So that's the young one. Alright, can we go back to royal affairs now? Ooh, okay. It's very common. No wonder our girls like to spend time here. Yeah, let's get the hell out. I'm staying. What do you mean you're staying while you can? We already did our job. You shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh, wait, you can't write. God damn, this one's got some sass to her mouth. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. Alright, well now she's upset. Here comes the... Oh, that's the guy that was in the tutorial. He must be like a close friend or an advisor, I'm thinking. Forgive me, your grace. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will arrive soon. Yes, yes. Let's get to decision making, guys. Decision making. Very, very important. The petitioners. So I remember we have resource that we have to manage. So I gotta imagine money's gonna be one of those things. We'll start a moment. We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Okay. So we have. I'm guessing that's okay. Let's figure this out. That's the wife, Aurelia. Can you go speak to? Yes, I'll go speak to her. Maybe she'll open up to you a bit more. Oh, I gotta stop clicking, guys. My bad, my bad. I'm gonna do my best to read this. She's probably wondering about the at the wall. Okay. Dungeon guard. Your grace, I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some walls of our dungeon. Well, that's not good. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really fix those things before they get worse. Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies. Well, that's not good at all. We gotta. That's a priority right there. Gotta make sure we don't lose. You'll see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. Okay, get out of here. Archives? Okay. So I'm guessing this is just like an information or like a codex or something like that. Perfect. Peasants. Your grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Congratulations. The problem is we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughter-in-laws think of their family? We want to hire a band, buy some fancy wine on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. Alright, I'll give it to them. We're gonna be generous to start things off. You can't have a marriage without the music. Okay, so that must be supplies, that must be gold, and then I'm guessing that's like morale or how much they like you. We will show. Okay, get out of here, peasant again. I come here representing my village. We want to ask 7 gold to help us gather tools. We could really use a new place to. Okay, yeah, I'll give you 6 gold. We're gonna be generous to open things up. This could come to bite us in the ass. But here's the thing with the early game, guys. For every single game, usually the first week, unless it's like super hardcore, like we're talking about Battle Brothers, right? And this does not seem like a Battle Brothers-esque game to me. They usually encourage you to be helpful in the beginning, and then it's develop a pattern of behavior so that later on you're so used to being helpful that when you are too helpful, then it bites you in the ass, right? That's what they're doing here. I don't see us like immediately losing the game off of spending, what is it, 12 gold, 5 supplies first week. Don't think it's gonna be much of a problem. Make the best in the round. Alright, sweet. Yeah, I think we're fine. Alright. Monsters. Beasts dressed in black. They came in at the night, unseen, unheard, until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard, okay, I beg you, you must... Oh, I gotta stop clicking this. Okay. My agent will check the village. Actually, let me tell me more. I want to know more. Bright red heads, short but sharp fangs. Hundreds of them. Gleaming metal from their claws. We have never seen anything like this. My agent will check the village. Alright, so we sent our general in. Nice, okay. Click on the flower. Wait, no, we got shit to do. Yeah, we got shit to do. We gotta talk to the daughter at the wall. So there's one thing I have noticed so far, and that it looks... The castle right now looks like a lot better in shape than when it did when we were playing the tutorial. So I'm gonna guess there is some economic hard times that we fall under. That, or it's just because of the siege, right? Whatever. Is that a cat? So let's talk to the lady. This is our parenting skills being put to test, guys. Oh, it's you. You need to stop fighting with your sister. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No, I'm fine, father. So here's the thing, guys. You'll find, I'm assuming she's a teenager, right? They won't tell you shit. So it's better off that we leave it as is. Because if you try asking, they'll just get more annoyed. I'm telling you guys, this is how it is with most women. They say they're fine, they're not, but if you ask, they get mad. It's your job to figure it out. It's complete bullshit, but she's in her teenage years, so we're just gonna leave her alone. Space is the key, guys. Just give them space, they'll figure it out. Alright, so we get, because of this, I'm telling you guys, life advice. Go over here, and then let's go to the dungeons. Yeah, these must be like prompts to talk to people. This is a nice kingdom, but defensively speaking, I'm not too sure it's that good. You got the farms on the outskirts. If an army were to ever invade, they could just put archers up here and rain arrows. You could get bombarded from the coastline. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the defensive capabilities of this kingdom, to be honest. All right, damn, this is worse than I thought. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. Oh shit, that's not good. While we still have for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You will see this in your weekly summary. This sounds like this is going to be costly. Yes. Okay, so we have basically one cell that works. I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve mostly. I'll dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, why are you here again? I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe. How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. Yikes. The equivalent of dining and dashing, guys. Dining and dashing. I know the innkeeper, he was pretty upset. Oh yes, I think I remember. Is he the reason why that we have to get a new inn? I don't know, but maybe it has something to do with the fact that like we just paid 7 gold for a new inn. Maybe this guy ran him out of business because he drank a whole gallon. Soup thing again. I also have a higher purpose now. Just maybe let me out. You see, you can't believe this kind of shit. You got what you deserved. This guy got what he deserved. I feel like we can let him out later if we want, if we really, really had to. All right, let's get out of dungeons. Let's go here. Gardens. So if I gotta feel like used to love and sit here and knit. Now, okay. Flowers. So basically nothing of interest here. Oh, what's this? Yeah, no, this kingdom is definitely has seen better times because does not look that good. Yes, father. Can you explain the fight in the gardens? What is the matter with you two? You and Lucerlia used to be the best friends. You mean, why is Lucerlia being such a big baby? This is the kind of thing I mean. She's annoying is all. I can't make you like her. This isn't going. You need to stop fighting with each other. Insulting your sister won't make the situation better. She would just get more resentful as time goes by. Ugh, but it's so hard, sigh. I'm sorry, father. I won't do it again. Good. Now let me go to work. Week 2, guys. Week 2. Weekly summary. Screen. Here you will be able to see your kingdom's weekly income and expenses. You can buy upgrades and fixes for the castle. We gotta fix shit before we upgrade it first. Okay, so we have 20 gold right now. To buy an upgrade, simply click the button with the upgrade name and you'll... Okay, guys, so here's my thinking when it comes to this. We pretty much want to fix everything if we can. We're gonna definitely fix the market style. You get the 2 gold per week. Fix the roof as well. How much we got 10 gold, yeah. You pretty much spend it, fix everything. And I'll tell you exactly why. Every one of these right now will essentially help us get bonuses or negate any negative bonuses that we're getting. And remember, the sooner you fix these problems or obtain these bonuses, the more beneficial it's going to be in terms of a payout long term. And I really don't think we're going to suffer gold-wise, and we could probably go into debt, worst case scenario. We're going to go with this. This seems to be the best solution in my honest opinion. Grevno, week 2. Remember, we got to establish a strong base. We can figure out debts later. Alright, what's going on at the general over here? Your Grace, no sign of the monsters. We did stumble upon these bandits though. They were pillaging the village. Red head, sharp teeth, a crest of Rodavia. I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, seems like we have one right here too. Tell me, who is your leader? Great question. He's probably not gonna say shit. We are free people. Okay. Okay. Bold and stupid. I agree. I would say, you know what? I don't really think he's gonna give us any particular information, but let's see if he does. Is it true that you're from Rodavia? Your man is right. Rodavia is my home, and soon yours too. Hot. Why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? We're just making a living. One man might call it plunder. I would call it hard work. Okay. I've heard enough. Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands, plundering, killing innocent men. There is no question. Dealt to this one. Okay, throw him in the dungeon. I would kill him immediately, but let's see. We might be able to get something interesting, some more information out of him. You know, time in a cell. We could just be ruthless, but I feel like time in a cell really rots away at people's brains, and maybe he'll crack. Don't want to let me go, but you don't have the guts to kill. My friends will gladly hear about your cowardly decisions. You're gonna be in jail. You can't send letters here. What is this guy thinking? Okay. What do you make of this, Adri? Rodavians here. How would you get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? There's a lot of questions, but I need answers. Forgive me, I'm just as puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties, talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I 100% agree, because we're not looking too good. We got no money, 100 soldiers, and I'm guessing 17 content, or happiness, or whatever you want to call it. I will make some preparations. Good, you go ahead and do that. Banker. Oh boy. Representing Bank to Florentini, Your Grace, it hear that your treasury has seen better times. Yeah, it definitely has. But I'm here to help. Well, that's wonderful. How does this work again? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may in need of. Well, I definitely need gold right now. Exclusive package offers 50. Oh, that's perfect. Or supplies instantly available for your use. The bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies, depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt, Your Grace. We won't charge you any additional costs. Oh, last thing to note, we only do one type of loan at a time. So if you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is repaid, and vice versa. And remember, the first loan is free of charge. So if I'm understanding this correctly, except after the first loan. So the first loan is basically you borrow 50, you pay it back within 5 weeks, 10, 10, 10. But if you borrow 50 gold again, they're going to charge 10 up front for borrowing that money, and then you have to pay back another 10 over 5 weeks. So it's 60 to borrow 50. Essentially, but this is the only time you break even. All right, you pay back what you take. Okay, so basically, I'm just gonna borrow gold. I need 50 G's. This is perfect for me. I'll take it. Good. That's it for now. Get out of here. I'll pay you back with tax money later. All right, Lursulia. I bring news, Father. Asalia sneaked out last night, or last week, I should say. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sadani, as thick as she is spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize. It's because you're the odd sister out. And usually, it's not like that. Usually, it's the two oldest and the youngest is left out. But in this situation, she's managed to completely isolate herself. Now, obviously, the age range could be a bit of a thing, but I'm willing to bet Asalia and Lursulia are closer in age than Sadani and Asalia. So here we are. Thick, don't speak ill of your sister. What's gotten to you, Lursulia? Asalia sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden. I better go talk to Asalia about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I got work to do. All right, peasant. My dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still he is my son. I ask you to help us find him, Your Grace. Is there any chance you could do so? Okay, here, listen. The way you just described your kid, I don't think he's gonna be a good economic investment to the cartel. Okay, but at the same time, I don't want to provoke the common people too much. Remember, cannot provoke them too. We're already at 18. That's not good. I gotta imagine it's a pretty low number. I don't really want to provoke the common people too much, so we're going to do what they used to do. We compensate you. You see, the fact that he's only worth 7 gold means something. Yeah, get that. Here you go. This is why we have money. Your Grace, do you really think... Oh, he didn't even want the gold! Well, you know, we didn't take a penalty. Yeah, you better look somewhere else, man. He's a daft little boy. Not gonna happen. My name is Etten. I'm Lord of Branca, your grace. I'll be straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter, and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get... Well, that's not happening. That's a big sum right there. She's worth 12. Now, you see that right there, guys? Worth 12. Do not jump the gun when you spend. Wait. Survey all the options. Okay, survey all the options. Oh, shit. You guys can't fucking see some of this inventory here. Hang on. I just realized this. Apologies on my part. I think that is much better, in my honest opinion. Okay, there we go. This should be better. Yeah, now you guys should be able to see. We just want to make another adjustment really quickly. I think that's good. Is that good? Yeah, it should be good, because there's literally nothing except the options here. It might just look a little bit cut off or scuffed, but I think, as far as I'm concerned, this is the best that we're going to get. You probably won't see the value. Okay, hang on. God damn it. Alright, what would be the best situation? Honestly, I think putting the webcam here is better. Let me just resize it then so you guys can actually see a little bit better. There we go. Now that is much better. A little bit small, but a lot better, so you can actually see the values right now. Okay. I could move it up here, but you know what? No, there's no point. There's literally no point right now. I tracked them down, and I know what they're keeping her. I planned everything out. I just need your general to help me. Oh, perfect. You can take general. Or I can just pay the ransom. Either way, I'll need your help, your grace. Oh, yeah, here's the general. Take the general. Pay them once, and they will only want more. That's true. Kill them. Send a general my way, and I'll... Perfect. See? Works out perfectly. Pietro. Your grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. Alright, so you just gotta do that's paranoid. Alright, let's get off the throne. I'm pretty sure we gotta talk to the we gotta talk to some of our people. Go to the gardens. Sort this shit out, guys. Hang on, sorry guys, this webcam still seems a little bit too small. I'm trying to get it like ideal size, which would be... Hang on. I'm looking at the second monitor right now where I have the webcam like pointed at. That's much better. I'll take that any day. Yes, father. There was a wedding in the village. I've heard there was quite a fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. Considering the resources you spent to help them out with it, it definitely was. I wish you'd come to ask me first. Why would you be mad? Is it because I went to the market? Come on now, I know about the wedding. Losulia told me what happened. How would she know anyway? Of course, Sedani. I have too much on my head. We're at the brink of war. People are constantly requiring resources, and I can't even... That would be a good start, one might say. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? That is true. All the drunkards, thugs, nothing happened, father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Lorcelia said you got drunk. That's a lie. No, it's not. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Ugh, Lorcelia. Since she turned 13. She's 13? No, she's probably definitely older. She thinks you will make her marry some fat dumb prince and send her off to another castle. Well, that's not entirely wrong. We gotta secure the alliances for the cartel. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it'd be best. Wow, is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact that she's infuriated, and it doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with a name calling. You are confined. Oh, we just grounded the daughter. Okay. No more visits to the market. No more horse riding. See, I feel like I'm just gonna say horse riding. Yep, we gotta keep her. What am I supposed to stop with the names? Alright, well that works out for us perfectly. That's an appropriate punishment. Personally, I just tell her to be careful, but obviously our parenting selves gotta kick in. Turn on the light really quickly. It's getting dark outside. Ah, much better. Okay, so we got this guy. I didn't think a king would come down to the dungeons and honor truly. Enough of the games. Tell me why you're here. I suppose you see Davern, the lunatic, thinks everyone will follow him. Ha ha. keeps raving about some promise. So I knew he was, I knew there was a leader involved. That's why I don't kill him immediately. One of the 7 kings will give him his daughter. He thinks he got a chance at mingling with the royals. I still can't decide, is he the mad one, or is it his followers who believe this book? Who are really insane. Okay, that's all for now. Don't worry about me, I'll play it with my friend here. Your grace. Oh, this guy's gonna be fucking dead. Goodbye. Alright. I would think we fixed the dungeons at this point, but you never know, right? Alright, castle wall, bedchamber. Let's go to the bedchamber. We're gonna talk to the wife about the capture of the guy. Darling? Foreign barbarians visited us this week. Radovians have come to Davern. One of their bandits was brought to the castle. Radovians? This can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? I'm afraid it is. The bandit is in the dungeon. I already questioned him. It cannot be, Eric. Well, he said so himself. How would he know? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to... Why would they do that? Bayron, was it? Does it matter? After 13 years, a Radovian shows up in our castle. She's 13! She's already being a spoiled bitch. I'll be damned. Yes, Lucilia will soon become a woman, and we need to find her a husband. I'm pretty sure 14 was the suitable age of marrying people off, but you could do it at 13 back then. I'm not too sure. And Bayron, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What's got into us? What about the witch? What now? If Bayron ever shows up to claim our daughter, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army. Don't be silly. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. I told you, we're in bad shit. Yeah, we can afford a garrison of shitty dudes. How could the Radovians get to Davern? Anything seems possible at this stage. You did send a band to the dungeons. I already told you I did. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, darling. It's just too much to think about. Alright, how are you holding up? Marry a prince. Okay, we can't do this. Alright, let's get out of here. Now we gotta go to the castle walls. Guys, parenting ain't easy, guys. It ain't easy. Up here. We probably gotta have to tell her that there's a good chance that we'll lose the castle unless she marries someone for an alliance. I feel like that's where the game's trying to steer us into, and we can't really sugarcoat it, you know? I think she's gonna have to learn the hard way. Asalia told me what's going on. Asalia told me you might be feeling down a bit recently. I think your mother and I started to figure it out anyway. I'm sorry we didn't realize earlier. Oh, and why is that? You're a grown-up woman. You won't have to marry. You will have to get married at some stage. And everyone needs a prince. Getting upset and not talking to us won't help, but I can promise that we will take it slow. Time will show. Goodbye. Alright, so it seems like she may have somewhat accepted this reality, but she's still pissed off about it, right? So yeah, she's saying time will show, meaning she's gonna judge us regardless, right? So yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. And actually, no, we can just go next week. That would be the ideal situation. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. See you next time.